Today we're cooking skirt steak on a gas grill.
Get ready for one of the last gas grill recipes you'll ever need.
Simple, fast, and finished with that perfect Bluff City sear.
With this skirt steak today, we're going to be showing you how to cook at a really high temperature. With skirt steak, you have to do that.
But one of the problems we have with cooking hot and fast, you're at risk of overcooking your steak. Stay with us as we show you the best way to cook this steak without overcooking it.
We're going to be giving you 3 tips today to make sure your skirt steak comes out phenomenal.
We've got the solution for you today on a gas grill.
We're going to go ahead and get this skirt steak seasoned up. Now right here we have a little bit of garlic powder, salt, cumin, and chili powder. We're just going to get that all mixed up. But first, what we're going to start out with is a little bit of olive oil as a binder, just to help that rub adhere to the steak. Put enough on there so you can get both sides with it. You're going to take our hand, rub the steak, and then we're just going to sprinkle some of this rub right there on top of it. Save a little bit for the back end. Get that nice and coated, seasoned, and come out really good. Flip it over right after we put a couple of slices right there in the top of our steak to help it tenderize as it cooks on this gas grill. Really thin slices, just like that. And flip it over. Rub some of that olive oil left in the pan right back on the top of that steak. We're going to take our seasoning, sprinkle it right there on top. Get that nice and rubbed in. Perfect. Give a couple thin slits right here on top.
All right, Greg's got our skirt steak set up. It's wonderfully seasoned, ready to go. Look how thin this steak is. It's gonna be real easy to overcook this steak. So we're trying to get a hard sear as well as cook this steak to about 130, get a nice medium. First things first, we've got our grill set up. All of our burners here on about medium to medium low. And we've set up our gas grill here. You'll notice we got a good flat cooking surface. We're looking to really replicate a cast iron pan here. We've got our grilling grates we've ordered. You can see these fins. This would be the normal way to cook, but you can actually flip these upside down. Get a nice flat surface to get a good sear on this skirt steak. So that's one of the tips we want to give you, is slowly warm up these grill grates like you would a cast iron pan. We're looking for our grill grates to be somewhere around 500, 550. We're getting real close there. And one of the tips we want to give you when you're cooking is always to have a clean grill. That's the best way to keep your skirt steak from sticking, especially when we flipped it upside down like a griddle. So we're just going to give it a light coating. As we cook this skirt steak, we're going to kind of talk you through it because it goes pretty fast. We're going to take our skirt steak and place it on the grill, flip and rotate this skirt steak every minute for about 3 minutes. We'll be rotating it around the grill to get that beautiful crust and hopefully pulling this when it's ready. You ready, Greg?
Good luck, Joe.
We know if our grill's ready when you hear this sound. All right, we're going to push that skirt steak into these grill grates just a little bit. We're going to let this skirt steak roll for about a minute and a half. We're going to flip it over. Now, we did oil this skirt steak, so it's sitting on there pretty good. Don't be afraid to move it around, hit a new hot spot on that grill. This skirt steak's been cooking about a minute and a half. Let's take a look at that sear, Greg. Oh, look at that. That is looking beautiful. We're just going to flip this skirt steak over. Of course, we do use high temperature avocado oil here. It's good up to 500 degrees. All right, one of the things we can do to help this sear on this skirt steak is just apply a little more oil. Then just simply take your skirt steak and move it to that new spot. And this guy's cooking up quick. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at that. How's that sear looking?
It looks pretty good, man.
This skirt steak is about ready. We've been cooking about a minute and a half each side. This thing is looking wonderful, about a total of 3 minutes. We pulled this at about 133 for a nice medium.
All right, Joe's got our skirt steak off of the gas grill and it's looking delicious. We're gonna let this bad boy rest for about 10 to 15 minutes. We're just gonna get a little full tent, place it right over there, and we'll come back in about 15 minutes after it's rested to slice it up. So our skirt steak has been taken off the gas grill and it's been resting for about 15 minutes. Go ahead and take a look, and it is looking delicious. Now, this is the most important part of cooking a skirt steak on a gas grill, charcoal grill, whatever. In 60 seconds, we're gonna show you how to cut a skirt steak, all right? Now, you see the grains runs this way, and it's kind of counterintuitive because you wanna slice this way, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this into thirds this way. just like that. And then we're going to take one segment and spin it around 90 degrees. And then we're going to slice it this way so it comes out against the grain. Just like that. And you can see the cook on it is absolutely perfect. I like to go really thin slices here. Make sure some great little snackies, appetizers, or for dinner, really easy to eat. This one came out a nice medium. Got this delicious cowboy butter right over that skirt steak, cooked on a gas grill. Look at that. Skirt steak cooked on a gas grill.